Okay, so now we are going to deal with the what is concentration, right? What is solution? Solution is nothing but when solute dissolved in particular solvent, and that is the formation of what solution, right? ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ to get particular solution, and that is nothing but concentration, right? So important, what is concentration? Concentration, right? So concentration is nothing but the amount of solute present in the amount of solute present in given quantity of solvent, or else you can say it is solution, right? Solution, the amount of solute present in given quantity of solution, and it is nothing but concentration, right? So concentration we can derive by what? So it may be in the weight, so by weight you can say, or else you can say it by volume. So we will go one by one. So what are the terms of concentration present in the solution chapter, right? So number one, mass percentage. Mass percentage, you can say it is W by W, weight by weight, right? So what is mass percentage? Mass percentage is nothing but, or else W by W is nothing but mass of the solute, so that is in gram, okay, and the total mass of solution, into 100, okay, 100. So it is nothing but mass percentage, right? Mass percentage we are calling. Example 10% of glucose solution. What is 10% glucose solution? What is the mean of 10% of what glucose solution? So it is nothing but the mass of the solute is nothing, 10% is nothing but there are 10 part of solute. So 10 part of solute, it is nothing but in grams. Adrinda enagutte illi 10 gram, right? So if I take mass of the solute is equal to what? 10 gram. So that is glucose, 10 gram of glucose, and a mass of solution, right? Total mass of solution is nothing but mass of solute, that is 10 gram mass of the solute, bracket, inside the bracket I will write mass of the solute plus solution, means it is contains what? Solute as well as the solution, solute as well as the solvent, and it will make what? Solution, right? So here 10% glucose in what? In water, so hence 90 gram of what? Solvent, 90 gram of solvent, so that is water, right? So total mass of the solution becomes what? Total mass of the solution is equal to what? 100 gram, right? So that's why the mass of the solute, so I will write here, so mass of the solute, so that is 10 gram glucose, and then total mass of the solution is nothing but 10 gram of glucose plus what? 90 gram of what? Water, H2O, 90 gram of water, right? So total what happens here? 10 gram of glucose divided by 100 gram of solution into 100, it will cancel, finally you are getting what? 10%. So this is the 10% of what? Glucose solution. So this is what the weight by weight you can say, or else mass percentage. So next we will go for second, volume percentage, right? So what is volume percentage? Volume percentage is nothing but V by V, right? So here also same thing, so it is nothing but it is equal to volume of the solute, in ml divided by total volume of the solution, into 100, right? So volume of the solute, so ಎಷ್ಟು volume of the solute ಇದೆ, so that is in ml, you can say volume is, it is ml, and then total volume of the solution, in 100 parts. So 100% ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು percentage ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? So that is volume percentage. So example, if I take it 10% of ethanol, 10% of ethanol, so 10% of ethanol solution is nothing but what is the volume of solute? So volume of solute is nothing but 10 ml, you can say. So 10 ml of what? Ethanol divide by, so total volume of solution is nothing but solute plus solvent ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, solute is nothing but what? So solute is nothing but 10 ml of what? Ethanol, that is solute, plus what we have to do here. So if I take a beaker and if I add 10 ml of what? 10 ml of what? Ethanol, 10 ml of ethanol. So 10 ml of ethanol. So I have to make 100 ml. I have to make total, I have to make what? 100 ml. Total ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು 100 ml ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 10 ml ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ml ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ನಾನು? ಸೊ 90 ml. So I have to add. So I have to add what? Solvent for it in such a manner the total volume of the solution is equal to what? 100 ml, right? So now I have to add what? 90 ml here. So 90 ml. I don't know whether it is exact 90 ml or not. So that we will learn in what ideal solution and non-ideal solution. But the thing is, so when you take a ethanol, so how many? 10 ml of ethanol. So you have to add what? So water for it. So total volume should becomes what? 100 ml. So total volume ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗಬೇಕು? 100 ml ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಷ್ಟು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು? ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ now what happens? into 100. So now it is nothing but what? 10% of what? 10% of what? Ethanol. So that is through volume by volume, you can say volume by volume, right? So here some of other examples also we can take. So commercial bleaching solution, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು? commercial bleaching powder or else bleaching solution, it contains what? 3.62, I will write here 3.62 mass percentage, right? Mass percentage, 3.62 mass percentage of sodium hypochlorite, right? Sodium hypochlorite. So in what? In water. ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ? 3.62 mass percentage in water, right? Sodium hypochlorite in water. So that is the bleaching solution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು? bleaching solution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 35% volume by volume percent. So that is ethylene glycol ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು? ethylene glycol. So which acts as antifreezing means freezing point of water becomes what? Decreases when you add 35% volume by volume of ethylene glycol in water, which act as what? Antifreezes ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So this is regarding what? Mass percentage and the volume percentage. Okay, so just note it down, mass percentage and the volume percentage. Okay, so next we will go for mass by volume. Mass by volume percentage. So what is mass by volume percentage? So here mass by volume percentage, that is equal to mass of the solute and total volume of the solution into 100. So this is what exactly a mass by volume percentage. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು? mass by volume percentage. Okay, Okay, so this is regarding mass by volume. So next we will go for parts per million. Parts per million. So what is parts per million? So this concept we are using the solute which is present in lesser amount, or else you can say it is present in traces, in smaller amount, traces of what solute. If it is present, then we are going to use what parts per million. So now what exactly the parts per million? So parts per million is nothing but a number of parts of solute, number of parts of solutes divided by number of parts of solution, number of parts of solids divided by number of parts of solution in what millions. So millions is nothing but 10 to the power of 6 we are calling millions, right? So now how many parts present in 10 to the power of 6 ಅಥವಾ parts per million ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, because it is very small quantities, the traces of particles are present, right? ppm we are calling, parts per million we are calling it is ppm. So ppm ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So very small amount of or else traces of solute are present in that particular solution. So then we are going to use what ppm, so parts per million. So it is nothing but number of parts of solids divided by number of parts of solution in where, so in million. So ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. So just let us discuss about one problem. So ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಆವಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. And this parts per million ppm, so you can use it for what? So volume by volume percent, already we have discussed it, weight by weight by weight, and then volume by volume by volume, and then weight by volume. So you can multiply 10 to the power of minus not 10 to the power of 6 million. So this all are becomes what parts per million, right? Parts per million. But exactly what is parts per million? So number of parts of solids divided by number of parts of solution in 1 million. So it is nothing but 10 to the power of 6. So we will go with one problem. Okay, so just I will write. Okay, so let us see the one example. So that is the problems. Okay, a liter of seawater weighing about 1030 grams, 1030 grams containing 6 into 10 to the power of minus 3 gram dissolved oxygen. Express the concentration of oxygen present in seawater in ppm. So in ppm, so you have to answer that question. Okay, a liter of seawater weighing what? About what? So weight of seawater weighing 1030 gram, right? And it contains dissolved oxygen. How much? So that is 6 into 10 to the power of what? Minus 3 gram of dissolved oxygen. So they are asking, so what about the seawater containing oxygen in parts per million, right? So now what is the formula we have to use? So that is nothing but parts per million, right? So the ppm, parts per million of O2, parts per million of O2 in seawater, that is equal to, right, the mass of the oxygen divided by mass of the seawater into 100, not 100, that is not percentage, so it should be what? Parts per million, hence 10 to the power of what? 6. Very important. So 10 to the power of 6, right? So now what is the mass of oxygen? Mass of oxygen is nothing but dissolved oxygen, so that is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 3 gram divided by what is the mass of seawater? It is nothing but 1030 gram, right? Into what? 10 to the power of 6, right? So just simplify, the final answer you are getting somewhat what? 5.8, right? 5. How much? 8 to 5 you are getting 8 to 5 ppm. So it is nothing but what? ppm, parts per million, right? so parts per million. So this is what exactly, this is very small quantity, right? So 16 to 10 to the power of minus 3 is nothing but very small quantity. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, mass of the oxygen ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ, so very small quantity ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ mass of the sea water is nothing but what, 1030 grams. Okay, so divide it, so per what, per ppm you can say it is parts per million, parts per million. So total 5.825 parts per million. Okay, so next we have to go for what is mole fractions, mole fraction. Okay, so next we will go for the mole fraction. So what is mole fraction? Mole fraction is nothing but, so it is the ratio of number of moles of a particular component to the total number of moles of all the components in the solution. Adrinda mole fraction is equal to number of moles of each component divided by the total number of moles of all the components. Suppose if I take binary solution, ಒಂದು binary solution ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ, so binary solution, you have solution A and B, solution A and B, right? So in solution A you have what, so number of moles of component, so that is nothing but Na. Number of moles of component A, it is nothing but Na. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್, ಸೊ ಎನ್ ಬಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಜನರಲಿ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಹೆನ್ಸ್ mole fraction of solution, therefore mole fraction of what, A, component A is equal to XA equal to, right, number of moles of that particular component A, hence number of moles of particular component A, and the total number of components A and B is nothing but Na plus NB. So this is what exactly XA is, the mole fraction of A solution, or else mixture A, right? A, right? And if I go for mole fraction of B, mole fraction of B is equal to what, XB, that is equal to NB, number of moles of B, then NA plus NB, right? So this is regarding the mole fraction of B, right? So this is mole fraction of A and this is mole fraction of B. So one of the interesting factor here, if you join all the mole fraction, XA plus XB equal to 1, so equal to 1. Suppose if I go for XA plus XB and goes on XN, it must be equal to 1. ಸೊ ಯೂನಿಟಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು 2 ಸಿಸ್ಟಮನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ 2 ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 3 ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆರ್ 4 ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆರ್ ಎನಿ n number of system if I take it, so then if you add all the mole fraction, right, so if you add all the mole fraction of component A, component B, component C, or else if you take 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 anything, if you join it, so then you are getting the total. If you add all the mole fraction, so then you are getting it is equal to 1. So if you know XA, so then you can find out XA is nothing but, or else if you know XA, so you can find out XB. XB is equal to what, 1 minus XA, 1 minus XA. So these are the formulas we can use in future. Okay, so the mole fraction is very important. So some of the physical property is depending upon that mole fraction, right? So the partial vapor pressure ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ mole fraction ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, right? So just note it down these things. Okay, note it down, right? So problem, calculate the mole fraction of ethylene glycol, So ethylene glycol molecular formula they have given, C2H6O2 in a solution containing 20% of C2H6O2 ethylene glycol, so that is 20%, right? And that molar mass I have written there, so just note it down. Okay, so now by mass anta kottidare, 20% by mass, right? So what is 20% by mass? What is that? Ethylene glycol. So ethylene glycol. So it is nothing but 20% by mass. It is nothing but, so 20 gram of ethylene glycol, 20 gram of ethylene glycol plus 80 gram of what? Water, right? So that is in solution. Hence solution, it is done by what? Water. 3 gram of water, right? So first we have to move forward. Number of moles of ethylene glycol. So number of moles of ethylene glycol. Number of moles of ethylene glycol, that is equal to weight. So how much weight they have given? So here 20 grams. 20 grams. So 20 grams, right? 20 grams divided by molecular mass. Molecular mass of ethylene glycol I have given, right? Carbon 2 ide, carbon atomic mass 12 into 2, hydrogen 1 into 6, oxygen atomic mass 16, is 2 ide. Total the molar mass of what? Ethylene glycol, it is equal to 62 grams per mole. Grams per mole. Okay, so this is what? Number of moles of ethylene glycol. So number of moles of ethylene glycol. So divide it. So what is the value we are getting here? So what is the value we are getting then? So that is 0.322. Okay, 0.322 moles. Okay, so moles you can write mole. So that's, now we have to go for what? Number of moles of water. So two component, right? Water and the ethylene glycol. So water, right? So water is how much? 80 grams. What is the molecular mass of water? Molecular mass of water is to H2O 1 into 2 plus oxygen is 16 into 1, that is equal to 18 gram per mole. So that is 18 gram per mole. So what is the value we are getting? Just calculate it. That is 4.444 moles are present, right? So weight ಅಲ್ಲಿ molecular mass ಅನ್ನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್ mole fraction of what? Ethylene glycol. That is equal to ethylene glycol, that is equal to number of moles of what? Directly, so I will write the formula. Okay, number of moles of what? Ethylene glycol, number of moles of ethylene glycol, and here also number of moles of ethylene glycol plus number of moles of water. Right, so that is equal to number of moles of ethylene glycol. How many? 0.322 divided by 0.322 plus 4.44. Add it and then divide. So what is the value we are getting here? Alright, so number of moles of ethylene glycol 0.322 divided by 0.332 plus 4.444. Right, so what is the value we are getting here? Number of moles of mole fraction of ethylene glycol. Mole fraction of ethylene glycol must equal to what? 0.068. Okay, so likewise you can calculate for what? Water. So mole fraction of water is equal to number of moles of water 4.444 divided by 4.444 plus number of moles of what? glycol 0.322, same number of total number of moles that both component to that particular component, that is water, right? So now same water you are same answer you are getting here. Okay, so how it is, if you know the value of this one x of the ethylene glycol, or let us mole fraction of ethylene glycol, I will write here mole fraction of ethylene glycol, mole fraction of ethylene glycol plus mole fraction of water, that is equal to 1. So mole fraction of A plus mole fraction of B, that is equal to 1. So if you know ethylene glycol, so then you can calculate x of water or else mole fraction of water, that is equal to 1 minus. Alright, so here you are getting 1 minus a mole fraction of ethylene glycol. So 1 minus mole fraction of ethylene glycol, it is equal to, so it is nothing but 1 minus 0.068, 1 minus 0.68 is nothing but 0.93, 0.932. So here also you are getting what, 0.932, both are same. So directly you can calculate. So mole fraction of water, number of moles of water plus the total number of the component which is present. So number of moles of what, water plus the number of moles of what, ethylene glycol, right? So then you are getting what, mole fraction of water ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ವೇ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ನೋ ದ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ethylene glycol, so it is nothing but 0.068. so 1 minus 0.068 is nothing but the mole fraction of water, so it is nothing but 0.932. Okay, so next we will go for very important topic. So it is nothing but already we have learnt in first year, so that is molarity. So molarity and molality, so right, both are different, right? Molality in capital M, so capital M, molarity, so molarity is capital M and molality is small m, right? So that is the way we are saying, right? So molarity and the molarity, right? So next, what is molarity? Molarity is defined as number of moles of solute, dissolved in 1 liter. So 1 liter of solution, you can say. So 1 liter of solution, or else 1 cubic decimeter ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು, 1 cubic decimeter of a solution, right? of solution. So it is nothing but what, molarity ಅಂದ್ರೆ number of moles present in 1000 ml or else 1000 ml or else 1 liter, 1000 ml or else you can say 1 cubic decimeter andru onde, 1000 ml andru onde, 1 liter andru onde, right? So you can define it by 1 liter, very simple. It is defined as number of moles of solid dissolved in 1 liter. So 1 liter alli ಎಷ್ಟು moles present idave, so that is nothing but molarity, right? So you can say it is molarity. So capital M is equal to number of moles of solute, divide by the solution, the volume of solution in liter, number of moles of solute, so volume of solution in liter. So you can write in this volume of solution in liter, right? So now so what is number of moles of solid and what is they are not giving in liter, so they are giving in ml or else volume in ml they are giving. So for our solving the problem, so we can easily define another formula. So we can get another formula, very simple formula. Directly we can use it in during solution of what problem. Okay, right? So now what happens, number of moles, we know that number of moles, right? Molarity is nothing but concentration terms, so it is nothing but number of moles divided by volume in liter, so volume in liter, right? So number of moles is nothing but weight, so weight of the salt divided by solute, weight of the solute divided by molecular mass of the solute. So N is nothing but So n is nothing but weight divided by molecular mass. So volume yavaga they are giving in what, ml. So ml alli kottidre enagutte namge, so volume when it is given in ml, so then we have to divide it by 1000, so then it will convert it into what, so liter, right? So we can rewrite W into 1000 divided by m naught into volume when it is given in ml. So weight ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 1000 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಲೀಟರಲ್ಲಿ ml ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಲೀಟರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬೈ ಡಿವೈಡಿಂಗ್ 1000. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಫಾರ್ ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ. So molarity is equal to, you can use this formula. Simply you can use this formula, number of moles of solid. Number of moles of solid is nothing but W by m naught. So you can find it out, and there only you can keep it. And volume of the solution in liter. If it is they are giving in ml, so you have to divide it through the 1000. Okay, 1000, right? So this formula you can use. This is regarding what, molarity. So next we will go for the molality. So molality andrenu, so molality is nothing but it is defined as the number of moles of the solute, which is present in per kilogram, per kg, or else you can say it is 1000 gram of the solvent, That's therefore what happens, molality, not molarity, molality, small m, is equal to number of moles of solute, where it is present, number of moles of solute present in 1 kg of a solvent, right? 1 kg of a solvent, 1 kg or else 1 kilogram of the solvent, or else mass of the solvent in kg, you can write it down, mass of the solvent per kilogram in kg, right? So now here also the same thing you can write down, weight. So weight of the solute divided by molecular mass, it is nothing but number of moles of solid, and then the mass of the solvent. So mass of the solvent, or else weight they are giving, so weight, that is solvent, I have written in solvent, divide by what you have to do, 1000, right? So ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆ ಜಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ 1000ಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ W into 1000, and then we have molecular mass. So W and molecular mass is related to solids, and weight I have given here, so that is nothing but weight of the solvent. So that W is nothing but weight of solution, right? Or not weight of solvent, weight of a solvent. So weight of solvent. So this is the molality. So this is the difference between what, molarity and the molality. That is very, very so important.